Hello, my fire signs. Thank you all so much for coming for your spiritual ascension reading. This reading is all about how you need to be protecting yourself now and for the year coming up, okay? A lot of times, like I said, if you don't know how you're being attacked or what you're doing wrong, sometimes, because some of these attacks are self-imposed, not all of it is always external. If you don't know how you're being attacked, then how can you protect yourself? So this is going to be a way of you becoming aware. For me, this year is not ended. It will end at the end of the winter, but it is also during the winter that we really get attacked, when things are going through death, when we're going through, these are the times to do a lot of spiritual work for yourself, do protection work. A lot of people attack you during this time where there's nothing going on, so this is a perfect reading, I feel, to help us to prepare, to clear the energies and prepare for the new year coming in. All right. Okay, so my fire signs, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarians. Let's look at your reading and how you are being attacked and how you're going to protect yourself from now through the year 2022. Okay. All right, so my Aries, it looks like right now you guys are being attacked through gossips and rumors. So people are chit-chatting and saying whatever they want to say behind your back. It's a lot of rumors being, created that are not true about you, going on behind your back. Okay, so it's in your groups, it's in your friends, it's 11th house business. People talking and chit-chatting. You are out there thinking you're living your life, but then your friends are not all to be trusted, because some of them are doing the most, right? It could be social media, it could be anything where a couple of people know you and they just go crazy, and that's affecting you, because the rumors, the gossip doesn't matter, because the gossip can be hearsay, but the rumors is most of the time tied to things that are not true, right? Then it gets spreading, and that can damage your image and reputation, I feel. So that is how you're being attacked there. You're also being attacked through, I call this the triple D's, the delays of destiny. Okay, the delays destroy your destiny. Okay, so somehow this is connected to spiritual attacks that are foreign to you. So this could be any spiritual entities that don't like you, that could come from anywhere, that are causing delays on your path when it comes to your destiny, destroying things that are going to be helpful to you. It could be, stalling destiny helpers. It could be stalling promotions. It could be just, making you not move quick enough, and you missing out on a very important turning point or meeting point where you get to change, and that could be delayed because for whatever reason, you would never know, but that is not always your issue. Sometimes spiritual attacks do that. Okay, also energy transfers. So some of you sometimes act out and it's not you. It could be people around you, that transfer their energies, and you pick up on them because you're empaths and you don't realize that you're not even acting in your own energy. So to me, this is telling me that you need to be taking care of self. You need to be protecting your energy, and you need to be cleansing all the time, because if energy can be transferred to you, that means that you are open door. So you need to be careful as a spiritual being, and that is one of the downsides of being spiritually open, because then anything can come into your field if you're not doing the proper maintenance and protection. Okay, I see that Spirit is saying that the best thing you can do for this time now, how you're being attacked, is for you to carry some form of talisman as a protection. So you can find gemstone, you can have someone, a spiritual person, a priest, make you a talisman, or you could research and figure out what talismans and what gemstones and what herbs, and get you a mojo bag there going and carry on you all the time, because the attack is 24/7, isn't it? Pretty much. So coming into the next year, my Aries, it looks like you guys are going to be attacked, stolen, stalled inheritance. So there is some negative energy that's truly attacking you by delaying your progress, delaying money that is expected for you. Okay, so stolen, stalled inheritance is money that is meant for you. This doesn't necessarily, inheritance doesn't always necessarily have to come from a family member or someone that's dead and is leaving you something. You could have inherited good karma. You could have inherited, like I said, good karma from people, strangers that you probably had a past life with, and in this life they're supposed to do something good for you, right? Because maybe in past life you were taking care of them and doing great things for them. In this life they're meant to give back to you, but it gets stalled, right? You never get to meet these people that are meant to help you out. So that could be another way you could see the inheritance, because people automatically just look at the physical aspect of the inheritance. This is spiritual blessings that could be stalled as well. Okay, also you are being attacked in the next year through not having true love in your life. So I guess love is very important to everybody, including you, the Aries. And no love here is telling me that you're not able to commit or to stick with someone that you're even compatible with. And anything that starts cannot end well. You find yourself breaking up with people. You can't just find that right person that fits you, energetically without any, issues. So that's one thing here, okay, that could mean that you get no love. And someone doesn't, people, if those of you who already have love in your life, it could be, you feeling throughout that whole year, next year, that they don't truly love you. So, it could be breakups happening. It could come in so many ways here. You can just put your imagination to it. All right. Spirit is also suggesting that the way through this is for you to detox your body all the time, which means you need to detox the excess food, taking your enemas, drinking the herbal teas, doing your water cleansing, your spiritual baths. All that is detoxing your body. Going into the ocean and just detoxing, just swimming in it, doing a spiritual bath, all this stuff. However way you want to see this, on a physical level, on a spiritual level, you have to detox the negative energy that you're carrying with you. Okay, and this will be a way forward for you, my Aries. So, that's it for you guys for now. All right. I'm seeing that overall Spirit is saying that another way that you can protect yourself is for you to constantly be meditating all the time. Keeping that communication, that link open between you and Spirit will be one of the greatest ways of you always finding yourself being protected. Okay, so that is the bottom line here. You disconnect and you become weaker when you don't meditate, when you don't call on your spirit guides, when you don't do your spiritual stuff that keeps you on, right? Keeps you connected. You see, she's connected by the third eye. Third eye connection happens when you do that introspection, when you spend time with self, when you meditate. Okay, when you focus on what you need to focus on, your breath, your energy centers, those things are all highly needed, especially the third eye connection. Okay, so this type of meditation, this type of connection, it can help you all the way next year if you stay connected with Spirit, to help you to find out, for you to foresee, for you to see who is harming you. You are going to have to stay connected spiritually. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm seeing there. The overall advice for you is Spirit is saying that you need to practice, letting go of negativity. Okay, so don't carry all this negative stuff. Practice compassion and stand in your strength all the time. Remember how strong you are. What are your strengths? Stand in those strengths. Okay, what are your weaknesses? Try to transform it, okay, in a way that it protects you. You also have to be compassionate with yourself and people around you. All right, this is about deeper love that is greater than romantic love. Compassion is a higher form of love. Having that empathy, caring for yourself, you see, protecting yourself, doing all the nurturing things that allow you to feel comforted, can create that energy and bring that energy around you as well. You become who you attract, right? You attract who you are, pretty much. So if you're compassionate with yourself, it is highly interesting that you're going to attract people who will be compassionate and, you know, patient with you as well. You see, so that's how I'm seeing all of this here. All right, so that's what I have for you, my Aries. Okay, for this protection reading for you for this year and the whole of next year. You need to understand this is how you're being attacked. This is how the negativities are coming in. So, you know, adhere to Spirit's what advice for you, and giving you the way to see who and how this is coming at you is a blessing. All right, so take advantage of it, and I'll definitely see you all next month, okay, for your next spiritual ascension reading. I wanted to do this so badly because we need it for this winter and preparing us for next year. All right, bye for you, my Aries. Let's move on to Leos. All right, my Leos, so coming into your reading, you know, this is your spiritual ascension, but this reading is directly connected to your protection. This is all about how you're being attacked and how you're going to protect yourself, okay, for this year, whatever is left of this year now, all the way through next year. It is highly needed for us to know how we're being attacked. Like I said, if I can read and tell you how money is coming to you, how blessing is coming to you, what spiritual ascension you're going through, then I can definitely tell you how to protect yourself. So I feel like this is highly needed because this is the time where you can do more spiritual work on yourself, protect yourself, cleanse yourself, because people attack you when you're down, people attack you during the death, you know, and so it's necessary for you to use this time to really prepare yourself and to be in the know-how of what is going on and how you are going to be affected and attacked from now through the next year. Okay, so for you, my Leos, what I'm seeing here is that a lot of your attacks are somehow self-imposed. Okay, sometimes you have the tendency to ride on your negativity, which is what the other side of the Leo self. Okay, well, this is one of the ways it's happening. This may not be for all of you Leos. You, whatever resonates is what you take. Okay, I can only pull what comes out energetically. So I feel like this is the other side of the Leo. The Leo is a very powerful person, but in that power it can become a bit demanding and controlling. So when you ride on that edge and you move into that other aspect of you, which is the dark side, it becomes very demanding. The other ways you're being attacked, my Leos, is unforeseen forces of nature. So this is like that kind of attack where like a tsunami, for instance, you know, or you probably, for instance, you're walking on the mountain, you're taking your hike, and then you get bit by a poisonous snake or that kind of stuff. This is, I'm talking about, you know, unforeseen forces of nature is anything that is in nature, right? You like unpredictable, being bitten by bees, stuff like that. Like Mother Earth, you know, like fighting back, like, you know, trying to attack you. This could be, I feel like this could be carried on even from past lives, right? Where maybe you didn't care about contaminated water, for instance. And a water body is a spirit being, like all of things, like the soil. Maybe you don't respect earth enough. Maybe you don't respect the soil. Maybe you take things for granted. Maybe you don't recycle. Maybe you don't care what happens to earth. Maybe, you know, you that's not even none of your business, that kind of stuff. So stuff like that can be accumulated in a negative karma where, you know, nature can just, you know, bounce back and hit you. Like all of a sudden, you know, people's houses burning down in here in California, you know, because of outrage fire. It's not a coincidence that some people's houses burn and some don't, and some become, you know, homeless and stuff like that. Or, you know what I mean? So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, where nature bites back, and you happen to be one of the unfortunate ones that nature bites back at you. So that is another way of you trying to understand what it means by, you know, unforeseen forces of nature attacking you. So this could, like I said, this could be carried on stuff, okay, or it could be stuff you're doing now. So you need to really be careful and become very mindful and conscious of everything that is going on around you. Nature, air, fire, water, air, all of it, the trees, you know, be careful, you know, be mindful that they are all part of life, and you not living in a balanced way or misusing or disrespecting or not appreciating all of this around you can cause you to be one of those unfortunate people that are being attacked, like what is happening here through nature. I'm also hearing that someone that wants to attack you, you know, any spirit that wants to attack you can use this as the doorway. Like you happen to be part of the tsunami, and it may not even be your karma, but that is how they come at you. So you're not able to see that it's coming from someone, but the person uses nature to attack you. You know, like somebody can make a tree fall on you, break your neck, break your legs, you know, that kind of stuff, you know. That's an example of that also, which I had. Also, you're being attacked by, you know, feeling trapped and stuck. So right now, you know, it's a spiritual attack for you if you are in a place where you know you don't belong, if you are in a marriage where you know you don't belong, if you are in a job where you know you don't belong, if you live in an environment that you know you don't belong, if you live in a city, state, place, wherever you are, where you feel stuck and trapped. Maybe you're not moving up, maybe you're not getting anywhere with whatever you're doing. All that is connected to being trapped and stuck. That is a spiritual attack, dear. Attack. You're also being attacked through being manipulated. Somebody around you could be, this could be anything, but I feel like this manipulation comes from people that are around you that manipulate you with things they put in your head, things that they say to you, the way they behave, and then you pick it up subconsciously, and then you don't realize that you are being manipulated, but then you are. Like for instance, an example, you could be living with someone that, for instance, maybe does not like the heater on, right? But they will not tell you that they don't want the heater on, but because they come in every single time you have the heater on and they fuss and complain, you naturally say, okay, I'm going to keep the heater on. When I see that they're about to come home, and then I'll turn the heater off. In a way, you think that in your mind you're trying to be peaceful, you're trying to get along, but that is manipulation, because then you're giving in to their desire without them having to say anything directly to you, but they are using all kinds of you know, different tactics to manipulate you. So this is another way you're being attacked, okay, right now, my Leos. So Spirit is saying that one of the best ways for you to protect yourself is to be silent. Don't say too much about what's going on in your life to anybody. Don't tell anybody what's happening, what you're going to do, especially your plans and what is great happening in your life and what is not great happening in your life, because you think that you're sharing your negativity with someone and they could be there for you, but meanwhile they're going to take it and do something with it. In the end, you cannot trust anybody when it comes to anything about yourself. It's important to learn silence. It's important to not say nothing. If you don't give anybody nothing, they're not going to have anything. Make it harder for people to know what's going on in your life. Make it harder for people to find something to say to you. Make it harder for people to make up things in their head for you. You know, so this is how Spirit is telling you that it's gonna, you know, you're gonna help yourself. In the year coming up, it looks like, you know, divine punishment, sacrificial lamb, infertility, womb issues, childlessness. This is the way attack is going to come through you to you in the year 2022. Some of you will have issues with children, not being able to have kids, okay, fertility issues, finding out or losing, you know, pregnancies, anything like that, diseases connected to the womb and stuff like that. Sacrificial lamb, you find yourself sacrificing what you want for others, and you don't know why you always have to do it, but you always are the strong one, and you always feel like, well, I can bounce back. I know how to work my way out, and you keep sacrificing what you truly want, your desires, for somebody else's gain and joy. This is a spiritual attack, my Leos. This is a spiritual attack. The divine punishment to me is like God whooping your butt a little bit and saying, my child, you're not listening. Maybe you're doing something. It's like, you guys know what that means. This is like the creator himself, life itself, bouncing back at you for whatever you've done. It could be something that is going against the universal laws. All right. That could cause divine to step in and say, hey, I'm going to let you suffer a little bit. So this could mean anything for any of you guys, and the protection that Spirit is suggesting for you is for you to constantly sage your body, your environment, your space. This is the solution for this situation during next year for you, my Leos. Obviously you can do more by definitely the overall advice for you is for you to always cleanse yourself off of negative thought patterns and negativity. Stay away from dramatic things that drain you negatively, okay? And try to be compassionate with yourself, and be compassionate with others, okay? Love people unconditionally. Learn to be on a higher aspect of true love, okay, in this life. And stay in your strength. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Know your strength and use it in a positive light. These are things that is going to help you, navigate yourself through this negativity, okay? I'm also seeing that Spirit wants you to do this as a spiritual practice, okay? This makes sense. Ethical awareness, it's about you, balancing things out, right? So sometimes some of you Leos may be taking too much. And so that is why you guys have such high stuff going on here, like unforeseen forces of nature. To me, it's like almost like a continuation. Look, it's 4 and 13. That's the same number. This is some serious ethical issues, okay? Ethical issues. Divine punishment to me is almost like unforeseen nature repeated in a different way. All right, so you're definitely probably doing something that is not in alignment with divine, that is not in alignment with the ethical and the rules and universal laws of this universe, because this is the spiritual practice that you are being told to do to help you to elevate your spirit and to protect your energy, okay? Ethical practice is what, let me see what we have here. You see, it's talking about becoming aware and becoming mindful of your own behavior and how it impacts those around you. If you feel you're being overly judgmental, for instance, take a moment to breathe in the energy of compassion. Notice how your behavior changes as you adapt and even change your ethical values. So, that was one of the examples that Spirit was giving you. The example is talking about being unbiased as a spiritual worker or a spiritual person. Not taking sides, making sure that you always stay truthful and in a balanced situation when you are around people and situations. Don't lean to the other person because you like them better. It's all about higher values here and doing that justice, making sure that things are balanced. This is the practice that you need to be practicing, and I feel like that is a character change and an awareness of you to step up into your power the right way and not be out of balance, my Leos. So I think that is all that I have for you, my Leos, on how to protect yourself, what you're doing that is causing you any spiritual attacks, so you know what you're doing through this year, through next year, okay? So thank you all so much. I hope this has brought you some lessons and blessings. I will see you soon. Let's move on to the last sign, my Sags. All right, so my Sags, let's look at how you are being attacked from now through the next year, okay, and what you can do to protect yourself now through the next year, okay? For you guys, your attacks, you have 2 self-imposed attacks going on here, okay, which is attacking people using rituals or spiritual power. So you are being attacked because you have been attacking people using rituals and your spiritual power. So it's like getting it back because you did a nasty candle work, and then it comes back to you. So it's like this stuff coming right back at you, whatever you're putting out there negatively. This is how you're getting attacked. It's self-imposed. This is caused by your own hand. The other thing here is also self-imposed, and it's about you carrying grudges, hatred in your heart. So if you hold on to all this negativity, you are actually harming yourself negatively, spiritually, on so many levels. Hatred in your heart is enough to implode within yourself. You are not ascending anywhere if you carry hatred within yourself like that. You have to release it and control this. And because you're not doing that, it's becoming a negative attack towards yourself. Okay, my Sags, you're also probably getting attacked through maternal curses. So some of you, your mother was cursed, your great grandmother was cursed, and now you are living with that curse. Okay, it's just that simple. You're also being attacked where you feel powerless and you have no confidence in yourself. This can be transferred as, being lazy, not wanting to do anything, just letting your life pass you by, just wallowing away, jumping from one place to another. As a Sag, I know you like to travel, so you could be aimlessly just all over the place without any serious, like stability or purpose, moving on anywhere. That's a form of you not feeling confident and feeling powerless within your own self. Okay, this is how you're being attacked. This is external. This is also external here. Spirit is saying that the way forward for you is for you to do some candle ritual protection on yourself. It seems like you, my Sag, know how to do candle rituals, because however, I feel like you already know how to do that. So go ahead and do that. Protect yourself doing candle work. Okay, that's a suggestion for you for now. In the future, you have yourself going through some spirit possessions. Some of you get possessed by spirits. I feel like most of you don't know you get possessed, and some of you do know, but you don't know what to do. Okay, you've opened certain doors. You are highly spiritual. You need to protect your energy. You might be doing work and don't know you get possessed, but you are getting possessed, and this could be a negative spirit, obviously, because it's a negative energy here. Okay, no appeal and ugliness. Some of you feel like you are ugly, you don't have any appeal, nobody likes you, and and that makes you feel really low, and that also can lead to this powerlessness and low self-esteem and low confidence. Okay, so this is a way spirit is you're getting attacked next year here. Okay, so understand this. Some ancestral attacks, it looks like it's repeated, and that is 4 too. It's repeated again. So definitely, some of you guys have some horrible ancestors that are attacking you, my Sags, now and throughout the whole of next year. So you really need to understand this and do some work. Why are they doing that? What is going on? Why are you being attacked like that? Okay, the solution here that Spirit has for you is for you to call some deities and use deities to protect you for the next year. You're gonna need it because your situation seems severe here, my Sags. I really have to be honest. I feel like amongst all three, yours is kind of severe, but I see, all of it is. I mean, all you fire signs, from Aries to man, getting your this is hard. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I don't want to be on it too much. So Spirit is saying that if you practice meditating on your chakras and working with your chakras, okay, working with colors also, you are going to create that positive field and raise your vibration all the time, and that will definitely help you create that aura that's needed to protect you somehow. So you can just meditate focusing on the chakra colors and on your chakra energy points. So I'm saying strictly for you, meditation should be chakra meditation, nothing else, so that you can create these energies. All right, be able to see auras, be able to see, go through that ascension through the chakras, right? And that will be a form of protection and grounding your energy and protecting your energy as well. Also, the overall message Spirit has for you to help you with your situation is for you to be strong, know your strengths, and stand in your strength, and always protect yourself. All right, protect yourself through being compassionate with yourself, loving yourself on a higher level, protecting yourself. All of this is very important. And do that for others as well, and that will help you to balance yourself out, my Sag. Also, letting go of negativity. You're the one that's carrying a lot of grudges and hatred and stuff in your mind and in your heart and body, and this is affecting you on a whole different level. So you really need to understand that you're carrying a lot of negativity. You need to be taking care of your cleansings, your protections, and all of that moving forward here. Okay, so that's all that I have for you, all my fire signs. I hope this has really helped you to see the backside, okay, so you can move forward in a better way where you're protecting yourself and understanding yourself, where you're harming yourself and where others are attacking you as well. And this will keep you in a balanced space and in a more prepared space for this upcoming year. All right, thank you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.